Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum to all of you. I am your English instructor Samreen Akhtar Sahto from Star Grammar School System, Noshara Feroz. Today I am going to teach you sentence structure from class 8th. First of all, you have to know that what is a sentence. A group of words that gives complete meaning and thought. A sentence expresses a complete sense. A sentence contains a subject and predicate. सब खां पहिरियां त तव्हांखे इहा ख़बर हुजणु घुरिजे त जुमिलो हूंदो छा आहे. जुमिलो हिकिड़ो लफ़्ज़नि जो मेड़ हूंदो आहे जेको पूरी माना ॾींदो आहे ऐं मुकमल सेंस ॾींदो आहे ऐं उहो ठहंदो कीअं आहे सब्जेक्ट ऐं प्रीडिकेट सां. Now, what is subject and what is predicate? Subject performs action in the sentence. Subject जेको आहे जुमिले जे अंदर action perform कंदो आहे. They settle the problem. There is a subject and they settled the problem is a predicate. It means you can say the part which is consisted of subject, it can be that it is a subject, and the part that is after the subject it will be added and the verb and object or extension, the whole part will be predicate. Now come to the particular topic, the structure of sentence. Actually there are 5 structures of sentence. First structure is subject, verb. Second, subject, verb, object. Third one is subject, verb, adjective. Fourth one is subject, verb, adverb. Now the last and fifth one is that subject, verb, noun. Now the first structure is subject, verb. The boy plays, Jake eats, Sarah sits. Actually these are 3 examples which I have shown in front of you, and I want to tell you about that which is subject and which is verb in these sentences. The boy is subject here and plays is a verb. The boy here is a subject and the plays is a verb. It means we can say that I have made this sentence through subject and verb. Now the second example is Jake eats. Jake is a subject and eats is a verb. Actually here Jake is a performer of the action, that's why we can say that Jake is a subject and eat is a action, so we can say that it is a verb. Now the third one is Sarah sits. Sarah sits. Sarah here is a subject and it sits is a verb. Now this is the second structure of a sentence, subject, verb, object. Now come to the examples. The girl pets the cat. Pets means palan. The girl pets the cat. Chokri बिल्लीअ खे पाले थी. Here the girl is subject, pets is verb and the cat is object. Now the second one is I love apples. मासूफ़न खे पसंद कयां थी. I is a subject here, love is verb and apples is an object. Bill kicks the ball. Bill ball खे थोॾो हणे थो. Bill is subject here because he is doing the action of kicking. Now kicks is action, verb, and the ball is object. Now the third structure is subject, verb, adjective. It means we can say that if we are putting the adjective in the sentence, we have put auxiliary verb or to be verb before the adjective. Lisa is pretty. Lisa खूबसूरत है. Lisa is subject here. Is verb, but it is you can say auxiliary verb or to be verb. Pretty is an adjective. They are nice. वे सुठा आहिनि. They is a subject. Are is a verb. It is a to be verb. And nice is an adjective. I am sad. I is a subject. Am is verb. And sad is an adjective. Now the fourth one is subject verb adverb. Examples: Maria laughs loudly. I think you have understood that which are subjects and which are verbs. Maria is subject here, laughs is a verb, and loudly is an adverb. You can also say this adverb adverbial. It means you can add in the place of loudly an adverbial. Adverbial you can say it will be a prepositional phrase or noun phrase. The dog jumps high. कुत्तो तमाम मथे टप्प दिए तो the dog is subject, jumps is verb, and high is adverb. Why we can say that it is an adverb? Because here high shows the place. Here loudly show the manner, that how Maria laughs. Now the third and last one example of this structure is apples are everywhere. Apples are everywhere. Sufa har handa ahin. Here apples is subject, are is verb, everywhere is adverb or adverbial. Now this is the last structure of the sentence. Subject verb noun. Examples: I am the teacher. I am the teacher. Here I is a subject, am is a verb. It is also used as a to be verb. The teacher is a noun. It means it is a name of a person. It is a common name of a person. That's why we can say that the teacher is a noun. John is a carpenter. John वाढो आहे. John हिते subject आहे. Is जेको आहे verb आहे. A carpenter is a common noun. The boy is a student. छोकरो शागिर्द आहे. The boy is a subject here. Is a to be verb. A student is a noun. It means you can put the both sides the nouns. It means you can say that the noun can be a subject or noun can be a object in this structure. Thank you for your attention. Hope you understood.